Yo, what's up guys, my name is Big Mooney and this is some Damavand Peak I'm defending and it's rush mode, so yeah, I quite like this gameplay here, fast paced and the enemy team did not slack in trying to take the MCOM stations. They must arm about, I don't even know how many times they got MCOM stations armed, but our team are pretty capable of defending and it was a good competitive match. So I'm playing as an engineer. I've got my SG553, I think is what it's called, I always forget. But highly recommend this weapon. It's a great little weapon. I do love my SMGs and carbines or carbines or however the fuck you're supposed to say that, I don't know. In this game, the SMG guns, man, the SMG guns, the engineers guns, they're all great. I really do enjoy using them. And watch this little streak here. I do this quite a few times in this game actually, where I sort of push up beyond the base that we're protecting. And sort of, you know, try and hunt down the enemies in their sort of attack routes and stuff like that. Try and cut them off before they actually get near the MCOM stations. It's, you know, sometimes you see full teams doing this and they press up too far and you lose MCOM stations and ultimately lose the match. But it's good to have a good balance of people that are going to go out and find the enemies and also, you know, people watching the MCOM stations. Now my team are doing pretty well at defending the MCOM stations, so that freed me up to go and start slaying some opponents, start killing off some people, which is all good, man. So you know, I like killing people. It's what I do. Not in real life. That I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now if that was my mentality to life. Yeah, I like killing people. I just you know, go out and perform my duties as you do. Kill a few people here and there. You know, that's the way things go. Why I turned away from that guy, I don't know. That was daft. Yeah, he sort of ran out right in open view and I started turning to my right, but I got killed before I had the chance to turn back around again. But yeah, it happens. Ultimately you're going to get overpowered when you're going to run out and try and, you know, kill people. I think that guy bounced off the rocks there after I killed him. But I love the Frostbite engine. It's so funny sometimes when you see people just, you know, fly up through the air or when they randomly do like flips and shit. How the hell did I not hit that guy? I was shooting right at him. Come on. Yeah, I think that guy gets me in a second here. I've tried to jump over this little crate, but my highly trained commando is unable to accomplish such a feat. So I have to run round. So am I going to do that, or am I just going to stare at the cliffs? Okay, yeah, I'm actually going to go around. So again, I'm just going to go hunting the enemies. But like I said, man, don't push up too far. I mean, I think it's frustrating when it's the case when you push up yourself and you know, you've got people defending the crates but they're fucking incapable of functioning as you know, as half decent players. Look at this guy, pro. You are a pro, sir. Yeah, it is kind of frustrating when you push up really far and then they arm the MCOM stations. You know, like, oh, for fuck's sake, I trusted you guys to watch those things. And look at the epic scenes here. Enemies everywhere. There's helicopters just crash landing. Yeah, I love Battlefield. It's one of the reasons, man. It's the atmosphere of the battle. There's so many things happening at one time. You know, lots of other first-person shooters, it tends to be, you know, little one-on-one battles where it's just like, yeah, I shoot you and you die and that's the end of it. But in this, yeah, you get a lot of those situations where there's like planes crashing and, you know, cars blowing up and, you know, all sorts of gunfights going mental and stuff like that. And yeah, I love the crazy atmosphere of the Battlefield. It is a lot of fun to play in, and I do enjoy it myself. They managed to arm that MCOM there again, and I think one of them just ran into the MCOM station there. I saw him run in, but I'm wary that there's another enemy around. I tried to just make a break for it here, and I got in, which was quite good. I thought I was going to get killed there, actually. That happens once or twice in this gameplay. You know, I tried to push forward, try to disarm an MCOM station, and there's always someone covering and they end up just taking me out. Because, like I said, the other team were actually half decent. They were quite capable of playing the objective properly. They contain at least one player that you guys will know, and we'll get to him later on. You'll see him later, don't worry. Spawn back in here again. There's a guy who arms it again. But say bye to your face, son. I don't know why he armed it and just sat there. It's probably not the best tactic. But like I said, you know, I tried to run in there and I get taken out. But my teammate has absolutely no problems getting in there. But unfortunately, he gets wiped out as well by this guy. They were playing very aggressively. But look at me, sitting there being a bush as you do. Now, we were on the voice chat because we get split up into separate teams. You know, because Battlelog is very amazing like that. But this guy here,
Ninja stab, motherfucker!
Ah, Show. What were you doing? He was trying to run forward like a normal player, but he let me kind of know where he was, sort of, in the voice chat, and then I saw his name in the distance, so I took it upon myself to chase after him instead of just shooting him. Once I knew who it was, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking machete you. Well, not quite machete. That would be amazing if you had a machete, though. Just sort of running around with this big fuck-off blade, thinking you're Rambo out of nowhere. Emerging out of the bushes, just, chopping people. Battlefield's crazy, but not quite that crazy. I ran straight into a grenade there, I think. Yeah, that's the sacrifices I take upon myself sometimes, trying to defend my MCOM stations. I think I was, like, right in front of the MCOM station when it blew up. But sometimes you have to just run at it. I mean, when you go to disarm the MCOM station, if you've got time, you need to look out for where the enemies are defending it from. Because if you're playing against a half-decent team, they'll have people watching the MCOM stations. But sometimes when you've got, like, no time left, you need to just go, fuck it, let's just run at it. I think I nearly killed myself here. Maybe not, no. I thought I threw a grenade right off of that pole that was right in front of me. So here I'm going to go on my little killing streak again. As I do, trying to run up and try and wipe out a few enemies before they actually get anywhere near our base. I think we may have had one guy in their base, I'm not sure. But I don't think I've got a suppressor on the gun. If you're going to be doing this sort of role, then I would definitely recommend taking a suppressor or silencer or whatever the fuck you want to call it with you, because when you're trying to get amongst enemies and you let them know exactly where you are, you tend to get shot like within seconds. But yeah, I was moving around, and this guy, I tried to knife him, but he turned around right at the very second I was going to knife him. I love the way I just hurdled over his friend's head and then spun round and killed both of them. I thought it was funny at the time. Just the little guy just appears out of nowhere and he's like, oh, what's going on over here? And he just sees me vaulting over his head, and then I just fill him with lead, because that's what you do. But I'm looking for some more people. Oh no, here comes a guy sitting here.
Ninja stab, motherfucker!
Yeah, your tags are mine, son. You shouldn't be camping like that. You should be playing the objective like a real player, like that guy's doing. He got away from me. I don't have his tags, but I've got your tags. But I get shot in the back, because that's what happens when you're running from the, you're running from the same place that the enemies are running from, in the same direction. You tend to get shot in the back 9 times out of 10. But you will get that occasional time where, you'll run up and all the enemies are in front of you. And that's, that time I tend to call Christmas. But usually I don't get those, lucky moments, and I'll have to, weave in and out and take out guys one at a time. I tend to choke when I take on, more than, I would say 2, maybe 3, probably more than 2 enemies at a time. I tend to get killed every time. I've had situations before, especially in the last week, and it's very frustrating when you get them, where I'll walk around the corner and you'll just see, like, I don't know, 5 people sitting there, and you're like, oh yes, and one turns around and gets you. Now look at this here, look at the amount of assist points that I get. This is ridiculous. Now, like I said, suppressor. Well, that's good that I've got it on my pistol here. But was that a gun that just flew at my face? That would have been funny if it hit me and, killed me, but look at the amount of points I've just got, and I killed one person. I got 522 points and I killed one person. I find that quite funny, but it's good that you get all those bonuses and stuff like that in Battlefield, and it's not all about the killing. Being a team player is very heavily emphasized in this game here. This guy sitting in his Humvee trying to cover the objective, but this is the use of being an engineer. Take him out, I think. Wait, that's 2 RPGs in the side of a Humvee, and it's still not exploded. Or it may have actually exploded, I'm not sure. But take out these 2 here, and I think one more. I ran out of bullets, but I've got my trusty pistol. We both died. I think he killed me with a Magnum, though. I didn't get him. But I got a nice kill assist on him. Got quite a few points again, and we managed to get the disarm now, and I think the game is kind of wrapping up in a second. I think I've got 10 tickets left, so... Oh, actually, I've got like another minute left. I'm sitting here trying to wrap up this commentary, man. I'm eager to go to my bed. It's like nearly 1 AM right now, and I'm up at like 7 tomorrow morning. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I'm going to put music in the background right now or if I'm going to leave it silent. The reason for it being silent, some people have went, oh, I don't like the music in the background. I prefer it when it's gun sounds or the actual game sounds. I prefer that too. The reason that I have music sometimes is because I don't have sound on the actual gameplay. The reason for there being no sound this time is I was in a Skype call, which is not the best thing to have in the background. You know, you don't want to have talking in the background when I'm talking over the top of it. It gets kind of distracting. So I just took the sound out completely. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little video there. I thought it was some fast, exciting gameplay. I got 32 kills and 10 deaths. That's not too bad. Objective play and everything else. I will see you guys later. If you enjoyed the video, then leave a like and a comment and stuff and things. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow or something. I don't know. I don't make a schedule. Bye.